Green. Welcome to St Michael's Park, Kilmahill, for the Fergus Credit Union Minor Division 1 Championship final between the holders Wolfe Sionna and the challengers St Joseph's Doora Barefield. And the Wolfe Tones line out is as follows. In goals, number 1, Peter Russell. Full back line, number 2, Daniel Gallery. Number 3, Declan Collins. Number 4, Owen Danaher. Half back line, number 5, Sean Condren. Number 6, Gary O'Brien. Number 7, Stephen McInerney. Middle of the field, number 8, Joe McGauley. Number 9, Barry Murphy. Half forward line, number 10, Jamie Egan. Number 11, Jamie Rowan, who's also holder of a senior hurling medal from last week. And number 12, Seamus Farrell. Full forward line, number 13, Stephen Monaghan, who was the captain. Number 14, Kevin Cahill, and number 15, Gary Leahy. The backroom team for Wolfe Tones is Tony O'Gorman, Mark McGauley, Brendan Reedy, Michael Neelan. Doora Barefield are the challengers today, and they're trying to halt Wolfe Tones' effort for a second minor title in a row. And the Doora Barefield line-out is as follows. In goal, Sean O'Reilly. Full back line, Emmett Murphy, Ricky Collins and Mark Hanrahan. Half back line, Niall White, also captain, Éanna O'Brien and Gavin O'Sullivan. Middle of the field, number 8, Mark Hallinan, and number 9, Diarmuid Cusick. A half forward line, number 10, Ivor White, number 11, Cuivon O'Brien number 12, Keith Whelan. And the full forward line is in the lines, full forward, PJ O'Donnell, and number 15, Conor Hanrahan. And the backroom team for St Joseph's Doora Barefield is John Halpin, James Hanrahan, Michael O'Sullivan and Tony McNamara. And the man in the middle today, our referee, is John Brew from the Kilmurray Bricken Club. Of course, Wolfe Tones and Sionna are on the crest of a wave at the moment. Last weekend they won the County Senior Hurling Championship, and some of these players indeed are going for a minor medal to accompany that senior medal. Number 11, Jamie Rowan, and in the subs, number 20, Mark Regan. They are also the holders of last year's minor title, so they're going for 2 minor titles in a row, and Doora Barefield are trying to stop them in their tracks. Our captains for today are, for the St Joseph's Doora Barefield team, we have Niall White, and for Wolfe Tones and Sionna team, we have number 13, Stephen Monaghan, and of course Stephen is going for his second minor championship in a row. And Michael Neelan is now exhorting his charges from Wolfe Tones and Sionna to go and get that elusive second title in a row and really cap off a great season for the Wolfe Tones and Sionna club. Of course, today as well, they've also won the Clare Cup to add to their senior hurling championship last weekend, and they would really love to round it off today by annexing the minor division championship for the second year in a row. St Joseph's Doora Barefield, of course, met Wolfe Tones and Sionna in the corresponding fixture at under 16 level, which Wolfe Tones were successful in. And when they met earlier in the season, the group stages of this competition, Doora Barefield came out on top. So Wolfe Tones have it all to do today to beat this highly competent Doora Barefield outfit. And here we are ready for the throw-in for the 2006 County Minor Division A final between the holders Wolfe Tones and Sionna and St Joseph's Doora Barefield. And the ball is in and the game is on. First in possession we have the Doora Barefield number 9, Diarmuid Cusick. Ball is on the far side of the field with the Doora Barefield centre back Éanna O'Brien on. Pass back to number 7, Gavin O'Sullivan. The referee gives a free into Doora Barefield. Wolfe Tones are playing with a very strong breeze in the first half. Conditions are breezy here today. There's a strong breeze blowing from left to right, and it's aiding Wolfe Tones in the first half. Free for St Joseph's Doora Barefield. The referee indeed has given very undecided at the moment. The referee is waiting. Yes, he's gone into the corner of the pitch and he's booking the Doora Barefield number 13 in the lines. The referee is now booking the number 13 for Doora Barefield in the lines, and the cornerback for Wolfe Tones and Sionna, which is the number 4, Owen Danaher. So proceedings lively here already in St Michael's Park, Kilmahill, for this 2006 minor final between St Joseph's Doora Barefield and indeed the holders Wolfe Tones and Sionna. Wolfe Tones going for their second title in a row. The referee puts the names of Owen Danaher and end the lines in his book, and a change immediately on the Wolfe Tones team. We have Diarmuid McMahon, their centre back from last year, is on the field, number 7. Very influential figure for Wolfe Tones. Free to be taken from the middle of the field, driven in. Picked up by the number 4, Mark Hanrahan. Plays it out, it's been played out of defence. Careless pass. It's in with Diarmuid McMahon. Diarmuid bursts through the tackle. The referee awards a free. Very, very sloppy defensive work there by Doora Barefield. They handed the ball back to Wolfe Tones. The ball was picked up by Diarmaid McMahon. He burst through the tackle, was fouled, and now we have a free in for Wolfe Tones and the chance to put the first score on the board. That's their number 13, Stephen Monaghan, who also doubles as the captain for today. Stephen steadies himself. Left-footed kicker should be well within his range. Ball goes in. Ball over the bar. With the first score of this year's county minor A final for Wolfe Tones, the holders. And we have the kick out now for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield will be taken by Sean O'Reilly. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, of course, will be trying to keep the score down in the first half and keep Wolfe Tones well within their sights for the second half when they'll be aided by the breeze. Sean O'Reilly steps back, comes up, kicks the ball out to his left wing. Poor kick out, ball gone over the sideline. And it's a line ball for Wolfe Tones to Sionna. Line ball will be taken by their number 9, Barry Murphy. Michael Nealon, the Wolfe Tones trainer, has decided for a change of kicker. He's bringing out his sharpshooter, number 13, Stephen Monaghan. Surely this is outside Monaghan's range. He's looking for the runners. Plays a short ball. Takes the return. Good interplay here, but he kicks the ball high and he kicks it wide. Good creative play there by Wolfe Tones to Sionna, but the execution didn't match the build-up. Again, Sean O'Reilly gets ready for the kick out. Sean could be a busy man here today. Breeze blowing straight down the field from the village. All the players are bunched on the left wing here as Sean O'Reilly kicks out. It's not a day for pretty football. Another poor kick out by the goalkeeper. Comes to the Wolfe Tones, number 10. Into the full forward. Kevin Cahill. Cahill has gone in along the end line and he's been ushered out over the sideline. Over the end line. Ball well won there by the Wolfe Tones, number 10, Jamie Egan. He laid it off to Cahill, but Cahill was ushered out over the end line. So another wide for Wolfe Tones to Sionna. They have 2 wide so far, but most importantly, they lead by 1 point to no score. Kick out for Sean O'Reilly. His 4th kick out of the afternoon. A better kick out. He gets it out onto the 45. A free for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. A referee, John Brew from Kilmurray Bricken, deems there being a push. Picked up by the number 14, PJ O'Donnell. O'Donnell flicks into number 9, Diarmaid Cusick. Careless pass from Cusick, picked out by Diarmaid McMahon. A very, very dangerous tackle there by the St. Joseph's number 14, PJ O'Donnell. PJ O'Donnell is ticked by the referee. Quick free by McMahon. McMahon picks up the rebound. Another foul by the number 6, Ian O'Brien on. McMahon takes a quick free. Puts it out the wing. The number 7 for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield is Gavin O'Sullivan. He plays it inside to his fellow defender. Back to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan is in 2 minds. Kicks it across the field to the number 4, Mark Hanrahan. Hanrahan gets it out to the number 13, Enda Lyons, who seem to be pushed in the back there, but the referee is giving him advantage. Free call by the referee. Lyons has earned his free. And St. Joseph's Doora Barefield have a chance to lift the siege. Kick by the number 9, Diarmaid Cusick. Into the Wolfe Tones defence, well cut out. Number 2, Daniel Gallery. Gallery gets rid of the ball. Ball is on the ground. Tussle picked by 15, Conor Hanrahan. Hanrahan gives it out to his number 12, Keith Whelan. Whelan kicks it in towards the Wolfe Tones goal. Well fielded by the goalkeeper there, Peter Russell. Ball being worked out by the defenders. And it's a Wolfe Tones sideline. Play is very scrappy so far. You'd expect that today. The surface is greasy. There's a strong breeze blowing down the field in favour of Wolfe Tones. Ball kicked long into the Doora Barefield defence. Ball is dropped. Picked up by Wolfe Tones. Ball kicked out over the sideline. Careless ball there by Jamie Egan. And Wolfe Tones number 11, Jamie Rounds, is on the ground. A very experienced player. He picked up a senior hurling medal last Sunday. against Newmarket in Cusack Park, and he's playing centre forward for Wolfe Tones now. Sideline ball for Doora Barefield. They're in no rush whatsoever. First half they're playing against a very strong breeze, and there's almost 8 minutes gone in this game. Ball picked up by the number 10 is Ivor White. White kicks it long with the stat man again, McMahon. A very strong player. This time he loses possession. Free is given against him for charging. Quick free taken by the number 12, Keith Whelan. The referee is calling Murphy, or rather the number 4, Mark Hanrahan. And he was spoken to already by the referee. So it'll be interesting to see what the referee does here with Mark Hanrahan. An incident involving one of the Doora Barefield players who's now on the ground. And the referee is after giving Mark Hanrahan a second yellow. So Mark Hanrahan is sent off the field. Is this a body blow for Wolfe Tones? Very silly. He'd already incurred the yellow card before the game started. Himself and the number 30. It's the number 4 for Wolfe Tones, in fact, Owen Danaher. Owen Danaher was involved in that altercation within the lines at the beginning. He got a yellow card for that, and now he's after picking up a yellow card for an incident on the ground with one of the St. Joseph Doora Barefield players. In the lines, picks himself up off the ground very gingerly. So Wolfe Tones find themselves with a player less. Now Owen Danaher has been dismissed by the referee, John Brew. Picked up by the number 12, Keith Whelan. Keith gets it back to Diarmuid Cusack. Well blocked down by Barry Murphy. Ball kicked long into Doora Barefield defence. Well picked out by the number 3, Ricky Collins gives the ball away. Picked up by Wolfe Tones. Wolfe Tones, another altercation on the ground. Play's got very scrappy here now. And the referee is speaking to Ivor White and Barry Murphy. Indeed, it looks like those two players are going to go into the book. Number 10 for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield is Keith Whelan. And the number 10 is Jamie Egan. The referee opts to pick up to throw up the ball. Referee has his hands full here today. A lot of incidents so far in this game. It's only 10 minutes old. A lot at stake here. These have been rivals for many years. Ball is on the ground. Picked up again by that man Murphy. He's very influential so far in this game. The referee has had enough. Another yellow card being dished out, this time to number 14, PG O'Donnell. Ball is kicked by Murphy. Picked up by the number 6, Ian O'Brien. He breaks out to Diarmuid Cusack. Cusack tries to solo, not wise in these conditions. It's a long ball. Picked up by the number 12, Keith Whelan. Whelan going in through the very, very heavy tackle there from number 13, Stephen Monaghan on Keith Whelan. Referee shows a black book to Stephen Monaghan. Free in for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. It looks like their number 14, PG O'Donnell, was getting ready to take it, but he has changed his mind, and the number 10, Ivor White, comes forward. Difficult ball. He's kicking into the teeth of a stiffish breeze. Takes the short kick to PG O'Donnell. He gives it back, but the referee has deemed him to have thrown the ball back. Very harsh decision there by the referee, John Brew. Free out for Wolfe Tones to be taken by their goalkeeper, Peter Russell. Russell puts the ball on the ground. Wolfe Tones to Sionna 1 point, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield no score. Approximately 12 minutes gone in this match. Ball kicked high into the middle of the field. Well contested. Picked up by the number 12, Keith Whelan. Into his number 15, Conor Hanrahan. Hanrahan is holding on to the ball. overplays the ball, loses possession, picked up by Jamie Rowan. Rowan kicks it out to the wing forward, who just doesn't go down the ball, picked up by Gavin O'Sullivan. Good ball from O'Sullivan. Into number 13, Enda Lyons. Lyons gets ready to shoot. It's low, it's into the breeze. Well blocked by the keeper, Peter Russell. He's fouled by P.G. O'Donnell, and it's a free out to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Or free out to Wolfe Tones Sionna. Well saved there by the Wolfe Tones goalie, Peter Russell. He was fouled by P.G. O'Donnell. The referee has a word with Peter Russell. Russell places the ball on the 13-metre line and gets ready to take his free. Referee very busy today booking players. Conditions are not suitable for open football. Ball picked up by the number 6 for Wolfe Tones, Gary O'Brien. Kicked into the corner. Ball picked off the ground by St. Joseph's Doora Barefield defender, and it's a free in for Wolfe Tones Sionna, who can't be happy with their lead at the moment. They're 1 point up, playing with the aid of a very strong breeze, and we're on 14 minutes. Excellent block down by the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield defender, number 4, Mark Hanrahan. Play is very scrappy. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield defenders on the ground, the referee opts to throw it up. Play is very scrappy at the moment. Wolfe Tones Sionna lead by 1 point to no score. This is going to be a very low scoring game. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield have to be happy with the way things are going at the moment. We're halfway through the first half. They're only a point in arrears, and they're playing against a very strong breeze. Ball picked up by Jamie Rowan. Gets it out to his forward colleague, and the ball is over the bar. And that was Seamus Farrell, the left wing forward, with an excellent point over the bar. Picked up a lovely pass from Jamie Rowan. Joseph Doora Barefield, number 12, is on the ground. Keith Whelan, he needs some attention. Number 12, Keith Whelan, needs some attention now. The mentors come in from the sideline, and it's a chance for both sidelines to appraise the situation. Wolfe Tones Sionna 2 points, and their holders, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, no score. And of course, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield have an extra man. The Wolfe Tones Sionna, number 4, Owen Danaher, was dismissed from the field after 7 minutes. Ball kicked out by Sean O'Reilly. Drops down to the number 10, Jamie Egan. Egan exchanges passes with his number 14, Kevin Cahill. Egan is still going, kicks the ball across the goals and wide. So Wolfe Tones registered their 3rd wide of the afternoon, but most importantly, they lead by 2 points to no score in this 2006 Minor Division 1 Championship final here in St. Michael's, Kilmahill, between the holders, Wolfe Tones Sionna, and the challengers, Doora Barefield. These teams met in the under-16 final 2 years ago, and Wolfe Tones also came out as victors. So a lot to be played for here today, and these are serious rivals. Ball kicked out by Sean O'Reilly. Drops out over the sideline again, and it's a line ball for Wolfe Tones. A lot of wasted ball there by Sean O'Reilly. That's about his 3rd ball that's gone out over the sideline. Ball picked up by the captain, Stephen Monaghan, for Wolfe Tones Sionna. Monaghan will be hoping to get this ball in around the square. Last time he kicked it short and took up the return, but put the return wide. He's done it again with Jamie Rowan. Rowan loses possession, but the referee deems that there was a foul by the number 6, Éanna O'Brien on. So it's a free in for Wolfe Tones. And it's the captain of the Wolfe Tones Sionna team, Stephen Monaghan, who's to shape up to this. Is it a little bit far from Monaghan? Will he attempt a short pass and take the return? St. Joseph's Doora Barefield are wise to that option now. Monaghan steadies himself. He's kicking from a very acute angle, which should suit a left-legged player. Again, he goes for the short pass. Picked up by the number 14, Kevin Cahill, but he's blocked down. Sliding tackle by number 5, Niall White. Referee is coming over, and Niall White is going to go into the book. Black book for Niall White. A tick, and a much easier free for Stephen Monaghan. I'd imagine he won't be going for a short pass now. He'll be going to put this ball between the posts and extend the Wolfe Tones lead. Monaghan steadies himself. Has the last look at the posts. Kicks it high, and again, it's gone wide. So Wolfe Tones registered their 4th wide of the afternoon. They still lead by 2 points to no score. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield goalkeeper Sean O'Reilly gets ready to kick out again in this half. He needs to get these balls into the middle of the field and not be kicking them over the sideline. That's a better kick out. Drops approximately under 45. Picked up by the number 9, Diarmaid Cusick. Great fielding there by Cusick. But it looks like Wolfe Tones have the extra man because Diarmaid Murphy is left in his own to pick up that ball. Kicks a clever ball into his number 13, Stephen Monaghan, who fails to pick it up. Number 5, Niall White, the captain of the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield team, is fouled. And White gets ready to take the free. He kicks it long. Ball beats backs and forwards. Ball is out over the sideline. It's a line ball for Wolfe Tones to Sionna. Jamie Rowan blocks down the ball. The referee deems Rowan, or number 9, Barry Murphy, to have pushed. So it's a free in for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield to be picked by Diarmaid Cusick. The change we mentioned already, of course, Diarmaid McMahon is on the Wolfe Tones team. Very influential player and has been very positive at the beginning of this game. Diarmaid Cusick lays it across to the number 10, Ivor White. White goes hand to toe, goes through the middle of the Wolfe Tones defence, passes it on to his number 6. A late tackle on the number 6, Ian O'Brien on, and it's a free into St. Joseph's Doora Barefield from where the ball landed. It looks like Enda Lyons is approaching this free, left-footed player. If this ball goes over the bar, it'll give a great boost to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, who are playing against a stiff wind in this first half. Lyons kicks high and accurately, and it's over the bar. There's almost 20 minutes gone in the first half, and the score is Wolfe Tones to Sionna 2 points, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield 1 point. And it's a kick out for Wolfe Tones to Sionna by their goalkeeper Peter Russell. The score is 2 points to 1 in favour of the holders, Wolfe Tones to Sionna. We're halfway through the first half, or almost 20 minutes gone in the first half. As the rain comes down here, drizzly, wet day, conditions not conducive to good football. Ball won over there by Enda Lyons. Lyons is still going, playing soccer style through the Wolfe Tones defence. He picks up the ball, he cuts outside, he's on his perfect ball to PG O'Donnell. PG is held up by Diarmaid McMahon. Ball goes across the field to the number 12. He's pushed. So another free for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Well earned there by Keith Whelan. That score was manufactured by Enda Lyons, who cut through the Wolfe Tones defence. He laid it off to PG O'Donnell. PG O'Donnell to Keith Whelan. And the free is to be taken by Enda Lyons. Lyons has already converted 1 free. Will this bring the teams level and give a real boost to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield? Lyons kicks. He's accurate. The ball is over the bar and the teams are level after 22 minutes of this Division 1 2006 County Minor Final. Kick out for Wolfe Tones to Sionna. Peter Russell. His second time to kick out from the 20-metre line because the teams are level. Russell kicks long. Wolfe Tones, of course, are a man down and a man dismissed after 7 minutes in this game. Ball with Diarmaid Cusick. Cusick gets the ball back, plays a wild hand pass. It's picked up by the number 5, Niall White. White gives it to Ian O'Brien on. Doora Barefield growing in confidence now, kicks a long ball into PG O'Donnell. Ball breaks down. Picked up by the number 5, Sean Conran. Wolfe Tones to Sionna finding it very difficult to release the ball. Long ball out of defence. Pushed by the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield number 2, Emmett Murphy. St. Joseph's very, very happy with their position at the moment. The score is 2 points each. .24 gone, shot free from Jamie Rowan. Puts it into his number 9, Barry Murphy. Joe McGauley. Joe kicks high, but again, the ball has gone wide. The referee has deemed that he overcarried, so it's a free out. Wolfe Tones and Sionna with only 14 men. Teams are level. Wolfe Tones playing with a strong breeze in this first half. Doora Barefield, the happier of the two teams at the moment. Number 8, Mark Hallinan. Ball ends up with Niall White. Again, White has it. He's leading by example, the captain of this team. He's well shepherded by the Wolfe Tones players. Lays it off to the number 12, Keith Whelan. Ball touched on the ground, free for Wolfe Tones. Quick free taken is with Stephen Monaghan. Stephen opts to kick long. Picked up by the number 14, Kevin Cahill. Cahill is going through. Cahill shoots, and certainly that's the worst wide of the day from a Wolfe Tones point of view. He was clean through, not much coming in from the right hand side. He had a very good angle there, but he kicks the ball unbelievably wide. Michael Neal, the Wolfe Tones trainer, certainly not happy with the Wolfe Tones performance at the moment. He lets the players know that as he crosses the field. Kick out by the St. Joseph's goalkeeper Sean O'Reilly. Sean in absolutely no rush. Kicks it high into the good kick out to the middle of the field. Picked up again by Jamie Rowan. Back to his number 5, Sean Condren. In the hands of Mark Hanrahan. To Ricky Collins. Ricky to Gavin O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan plays it back across the goals. Very confident play here by Doora Barefield. A loose pass. Ball is on the sideline. And the referee deems a foul by the St. Joseph, by the Wolfe Tones man, so it's a free out for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Ball being kicked by Ivor White. Ivor is playing as an extra defender in this first half. He kicks the ball straight out over the sideline. Play is very scrappy at the moment. Score is 2 points each. Diarmuid McMahon. McMahon takes the return pass. They need his injection of pace through the middle. The ball with Sean Condren. Very slow build up. Number 12, a dangerous tackle by Keith Whelan, the number 12 on Jamie Rowan. The ball is free, is going to be taken from where the ball landed. Keith Whelan goes into the referee's notebook, he gets a tick. Rowan picks himself up on his feet very, very gingerly. Free is to be taken by Stephen Monaghan. Will he opt for the short free, or will he trust his own accuracy and try for a point from there? It'll be very difficult in these conditions to put that ball over the bar. .27 gone. Teams are level. Monaghan gets ready. He's going to have a cut. He kicks it high, he kicks it long, dropping into the square, and the ball drops harmlessly wide. So Wolfe Tones register their 6th wide of the afternoon. Teams are level. Sean O'Reilly gets ready to kick out again for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. 28 minutes gone, coming close to half time. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield will be very satisfied with their first half's work, considering they're playing into the breeze and into the drizzle. Kick out by O'Reilly, much better kick out now. Drops out over the 45. 2 Wolfe Tones players getting their own way, Jamie Whelan and Stephen Monaghan. Mark Hallinan drives up through the middle, loses possession. Over elaboration by O'Reilly. The ball is in the hands of Stephen Monaghan. What will Monaghan do? He'll try and cut into his favoured left foot. He's fouled. This should be well within his range. He's approximately 30 metres out, halfway between the goals and the right-hand sideline. Monaghan steadies himself. He needs to put this over to put Wolfe Tones into the lead coming up to half-time. Monaghan kicks high, there's a tail in it, and it's gone wide. Stephen Monaghan registers Wolfe Tones 7th wide of the afternoon, coming close to half-time. The teams are level. The holders and champions, Wolfe Tones, are 2 points, and the challenger, St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, 2 points. Again, Sean O'Reilly gets ready to kick out for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. All the players bunched at this side of the field. He drops the ball in among them. Players rise. It breaks to the number 10, Jamie Egan. Back with number 3, Ricky Collins, and the referee deems Ricky to have picked the ball off the ground. Wolfe Tones have got lots of frees from around this area, and they haven't been fruitful. So there's a change of free kicker. Number 12, Seamus Farrell, is going to try his luck. It looks like he's going kicking with the right foot, which means he's going to be kicking across the ball and try and bend it in. Monaghan, the left-footed player, hasn't been successful from that angle. Seamus Farrell asks the referee how much is left. He'll be kicking this with the outside of his right foot, hoping that the breeze will do the rest for him. And he's judged it very well. An excellent free there from Seamus Farrell. His second free of the afternoon, the first of some play, or his second point of the afternoon, his first of some play, and that's from a free. Sean O'Reilly brings the ball out to the 20-metre line for his kick out. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, 2 points. The holders, Wolfe Tones, 3 points. Ball is kicked in. Sean in absolutely no hurry whatsoever. We're coming up to the half-time whistle now. It should be blown any moment. Very little stoppage in the first half, apart from the referee having to book a few players. So I'll imagine there'll be very little extra time in this first half. Sean O'Reilly kicking out from his 20-metre line. This is the third time in the afternoon he's kicked from this line. Still kicks it out to his left wing. Ball drops into the grateful hands of number 5, Sean Condren. Condren kicks it into his number 15, Gary Leahy. Leahy looks up, he kicks a clever ball out to Steve. That's a very good ball out to Stephen Monaghan. The captain puts the ball between the posts, and in the space of 30 seconds, Wolfe Tones to put 2 extra points on the board. Has switched places. He's gone into the middle. He's a more central position, and he's been marked by the captain of the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield team, Niall White. So 2 captains are marking each other. Number 3 for St. Joseph's, Ricky Collins, has come out into the corner here, and he's followed the number 15, Gary Leahy. Ball kicked high into the middle of the field. Up they rise. Referee calls a push. Ball kicked quickly into St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, number 14, Kevin Cahill, and he finds the back of the net. Very, very clever play there by Wolfe Tones, the holders. And this game has been turned on its head. Ball dropped in the middle of the field. The referee deemed it a foul. Seamus Farrell picked it up, saw Kevin Cahill going through the middle, dropped the ball into Cahill, and he made no mistake from a very, very generous angle. The game is completely turned on its head. We've now 32 minutes gone, and the holders, Wolfe Tones, lead by a goal and 4 points to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield's 2 points. In the space of 2 minutes, they have a goal and 2 points got. Ball drops into the middle of the field. Referee gives a free to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Referee will now speak to the number 5, or indeed he carries the ball forward 13 metres to be kicked by Dermot Cusick. Cusick kicks it long. Picked up by Declan Collins. Collins lays it off cleverly. It's in the hands of Seamus Farrell, whose bit of creative thinking set up the goal to Barry Murphy. Farrell is looking for the ball, he gets it. He also gets the attentions of the number 6, Ian O'Brien on. Very good ball. Very creative play here by Wolfe Tones. The ball is kicked by Kevin Cahill, and the ball has gone wide. So Wolfe Tones lead as we come up to the half-time whistle on a score of 1-4 to 2 points. They have 7 wides to Doora Barefield's tally of no wides in this half. It was all looking very, very pleasant there for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, but in the space of 2 minutes, Wolfe Tones the Sionna have tacked on a goal and 2 points. So they now lead by 1-4 to 2 points, a lot healthier position than they were a number of minutes ago. Kick out into the middle of the field, and the referee blows the half-time whistle, and the Wolfe Tones, the holders, lead in a score of 1-4 to St. Joseph's 2 points. The second half of the 2006 Fergus Credit Union Minor Division 1 Championship final between the holders Wolfe Tones the Sionna and St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Wolfe Tones the Sionna lead at half time on a score of 1-4 to 2 points. Things are looking grim for Wolfe Tones until 2 minutes before half time. They hit a purple patch and they scored a goal and 2 points. The goal coming courtesy of Kevin Cahill, who received a quick free from Seamus Farrell. Of course, the Wolfe Tones senior hurling team have arrived here on the pitch today to give support to the Wolfe Tones minors. They won the Clare Cup today in Scariff, and a healthy victory over Crusheen, so they're hoping to win the minor championship here to cap off a very successful year for Wolfe Tones. The referee John Brew is ready in the middle of the field. John from Kilmorey Bricken, and the ball is thrown in. First on the ball is the number 9 for Wolfe Tones, Barry Murphy. Barry lays the ball off to his number 5, Sean Condren. Wolfe Tones on the attack, a bit of over elaboration. The ball comes back into the middle to Barry Murphy. Barry kicks the ball into Gary Leahy. Gary plays the ball across to Jamie Rowan. Jamie Rowan into the corner. The number 10, Jamie Egan. Egan kicks it in to Stephen Monaghan, who kicks the ball into the back of the net. A fantastic start for Wolfe Tones the Sionna. And does that mean the game is up for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield? In the space of 3 minutes either side of half time, Wolfe Tones the Sionna have scored a total of 2 goals and 2 points. And have they put this game beyond St. Joseph's Doora Barefield? There's an injury on the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield team. The referee is holding up play, while their number 7, Gavin O'Sullivan, trots out into his position. Referee runs out into the middle of the field. Michael Neal, the Wolfe Tones trainer, a much happier man now. Poor kick out from the goalkeeper, Sean O'Reilly. It's in the hands of, it's now with the number 12, Seamus Farrell. Seamus's pass doesn't find its intended target, picked up by Dermot Cusick. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield have a huge task now. Even though it's early in the second half, they trail by 8 points. There's a real pep in the step of the Wolfe Tones the Sionna team now, as they lead on a score of 2-4 to 2 points, and we're only 3 minutes into the second half of the 2006 Minor Division 1 Championship final. Gary Leahy, the Wolfe Tones the Sionna player, has been spoken to by the referee for illegal use of the elbow, and Leahy gets a yellow card. The referee has dished out his fair share of cards today. Again, a very poor free by St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. The ball is kicked out of the sideline, and it's a sideline ball for Wolfe Tones the Sionna. Wolfe Tones are playing against a stiff breeze in the second half. The rain is coming down here in a mucky kind of a drizzle. Wolfe Tones in no hurry whatsoever. They lead by 8 points, 2-4 to 2 points. Sideline ball has been taken by Daniel Gallery. Ball breaks, free to Wolfe Tones, a foul on Éanna O'Brien on. The ball is brought forward 13 metres because Kevin Cahill wouldn't retreat. And St. Joseph's Doora Barefield go route 1 into PG O'Donnell. Ball breaks, picked up by a Wolfe Tones defender. He gets rid of it to Jamie Rowan, who's playing very deep. The ball is with Diarmuid McMahon. McMahon kicks the ball out here to Seamus Farrell. All these players going for a second minor title in a row. Farrell comes to the sideline. He's put out over the line. The ball breaks on the ground. Handled on the ground. So it's a free into St. Joseph's Doora Barefield to be taken by number 7, Gavin O'Sullivan. Gavin is a little bit over eager taking the free. Referee calls back play. He's going to throw up the ball. Very harsh decision there by the referee, John Brew. Ball has been thrown up because it was taken from the wrong place. A free to Wolfe Tones to Sionna. Referee speaks to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield player, their number 8, Mark Hallinan. Joseph McNamara has been introduced into the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield team, and Emmett Murphy has been replaced. Joseph McNamara, number 16. Free to be taken by Barry Murphy. Free to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Over-eager play by free to Wolfe Tones to Sionna. Over-eager play by the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield players. Michael Nealon tells his player to take his time. Barry Murphy kicks the free into the corner. It's in the hands of Stephen Monaghan. Monaghan puts a great ball in front of Kevin Cahill, the goal scorer in the first half. And it's a free into to Wolfe Tones to Sionna. The ball is kicked away in frustration by a St. Joseph's Doora Barefield defender, and the referee brings the free right in front of the goals, which will be a very simple tap over for the Wolfe Tones forward. Will this free is to be taken by the number 15, Gary Leahy. Play is held up while Stephen Monaghan gets attention in the left corner of the pitch. Referee trots back into his place. Huge frustration now running through the veins of the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield players. They've seen the game snatched from them in the last few minutes. Ball kicked by Gary Leahy. Gary Leahy puts the ball over the bar. And the score now is Wolfe Tones to Sionna, the holders, 2 goals and 5 points. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, 2 points. And certainly Wolfe Tones have a serious stranglehold in this game. And it's difficult to see St. Joseph's Doora Barefield coming back into the game. They certainly need the tonic of a goal now. Monaghan picks himself to his feet, and Sean O'Reilly gets ready to kick out the ball again. He's kicking it out way more often than he hoped for in the second half. Another poor kick out, drops to Kevin Cahill. Cahill is going through the middle. He's well dispossessed. Very good defending there. And the referee deems number 6, Aon O'Brien, to pick that ball off the ground. O'Brien made great strides to get back. He dispossessed Kevin Cahill, but in the process he picked the ball off the ground. So another very kickable free for the number 14, Kevin Cahill. Wolfe Tones have produced an array of free kickers today. Stephen Monaghan, Kevin Cahill, Gary Leahy, Seamus Farrell, and now the responsibility rests with Cahill. Cahill kicks it high. Is it curling? It's over the bar. Another point for Wolfe Tones. Another nail in the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield coffin. The score at the moment is Wolfe Tones 2-6, St. Joseph's 2 points. Wolfe Tones well on their way to revenging and a very, very poor kick out comes all the way out again to Kevin Cahill. Certainly things have disintegrated in the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield camp at the moment. That's a number of bad kick outs by Sean O'Reilly directly into the hands of Kevin Cahill, and Kevin was very wasteful with that opportunity. It's difficult to see St. Joseph's Doora Barefield coming back into this game. They trail by 10 points at the moment. And barring a miracle, even at this early stage of the second half, it's difficult to see them winning this game. Ball again breaks to a Wolfe Tones player, their number 8, Joe McGauley. Good interplay there by the forwards, number 10, Jamie Egan. Ball kicked by Jamie Rowan, but it goes wide. Wolfe Tones lead in a score of 2-6 to 2 points. At this stage of the game, Wolfe Tones have 10 wides. Doora Barefield have yet to register a wide. So it just shows the dominance of Wolfe Tones. Ball beats all players. Comes back to that man, Diarmuid McMahon. Beautiful sidestep by McMahon. The referee deems him to have overcarried. And the referee descent by McMahon, and the referee brings the ball forward 13 metres. John Brew is very, very strict today on overcarrying. Shot free by number 10, Ivor White. a push on the St. Joseph's number 16, Joseph McNamara. Joseph was introduced at half-time for Emmett Murphy. Free in for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. They really need to start taking their chances now. We have 8 minutes gone in the second half of the 2006 Fergus Credit Union Minor Division 1 Championship Final. Wolfe Tones going for their second title in a row. And the line steadies himself. He converted 2 frees in the first half. Can he open St. Joseph's account for the second half? Lyons kicks high and he kicks it wide. The first wide of the afternoon for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, and they certainly didn't need that. A rare kick out for Wolfe Tones, the Sionna goalkeeper Peter Russell. Peter in absolutely no hurry whatsoever, taking a sip out of the bottle, relaxing as they lead on a score of 2-6 to 2 points. Russell's first kick out of the second half. Wolfe Tones and Sionna looking to add their second minor title to the under-16 title they won 2 years ago. Ball kicked long towards Seamus Farrell. Farrell picks up the ball. He's surrounded by Doora Barefield players. Referee deems him to have been fouled. It seems to be a very harsh decision. Free given to Wolfe Tones. Free. Jamie Rowan standing near the free. Ball thrown by the number 9, Diarmuid Cusick. Ball thrown away by Diarmuid Cusick. He doesn't realise he's wasting his own time. Barry Murphy to take this sideline ball. Barry in no rush whatsoever. Wolfe Tones lead by a healthy score of 10 points. Barry kicks it long into the heart of the Doora Barefield defence. Picked up by Stephen Monaghan. He's dragged out over the sideline. Referee gives a free in. It's a catalogue of errors now from the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield team. Many fouls and poor decision making. Ball picked up by Gary Leahy. Leahy tries his look from an acute angle, but the ball drifts wide. Wolfe Tones third wide of the second half, and they're 11th wide in all. Ten minutes gone in the second half of the 2006 Fergus Credit Union Minor Division 1 Championship Final. The holders Wolfe Tones 2 goals and 6 points. The challenger St. Joseph's Doora Barefield 2 points. Sean O'Reilly kicks the ball out. He's not happy with the kick out. It breaks his number 7, Gavin O'Sullivan. It's with Mark Hallinan. Hallinan kicks it long. Ball won by Éanna O'Brien, who's moved forward to a more offensive position. Free out for Wolfe Tones. Poor kick by the number 5, Sean Condren. Picked up by Niall White, the St. Joseph's captain, who's trying to rouse his troops. Gavin O'Sullivan cuts inside. Clever ball across the middle. Goes to the number 10, Ivor White. Ivor kicks it into the corner. Picked up by Enda Lyons. Predominantly a left-footed kicker. Kicks it with his right foot. Kicks it high. It comes off the post. A let off there for Wolfe Tones. Picked up by their full-back, Declan Collins. Declan is deemed to have overcarried, and a free in for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Descent from Wolfe Tones, rather foolish considering they're 10 points ahead, and the ball is brought in front of the goals for a simple tap over for Enda Lyons, number 13. Lyons did very well there. He got the ball onto his weaker right foot. He took the shot. It came back off the post, picked up by Declan Collins, who overcarried. So it's a free in for Enda Lyons, and Enda kicks the ball over the bar and opens the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield account for the second half. And St. Joseph's Doora Barefield have introduced a number of substitutes. Number 17 is Gary Hassett, and gone off the team is number 4, Mark Hanrahan, and number 6, Éanna O'Brien have departed from play. Substitution on the Wolfe Tones team. Number 10, Jamie Egan, has come off the field. Poor kick out by Peter Russell, straight out over the sideline, putting pressure back on his team. And number 20, Mark Regan, has come on the team for Wolfe Tones. Mark, of course, was on the team last year. He won a medal last year, looking for his second medal. Ball kicked forward, picked up by Jamie Rowan, who's playing very deep. Gets it off to Diarmuid McMahon. McMahon comes up the middle. Very quick player, very direct player. Not a great pass, very poor pass out over the sideline. To give the line ball to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, a late tackle on Diarmuid McMahon. Diarmuid McMahon is on the ground. He's the centre back for Wolfe Tones, and he needs some attention from the sideline people. I'm sure Diarmuid won't be in any hurry getting on his feet. We now have 14 minutes gone in the 2006 Fergus Credit Union Minor Division 1 Championship final here in St. Michael's Park, Kilmahill, on a dark, dreary afternoon, greasy underfoot conditions, a strong breeze favouring St. Joseph's Doora Barefield in the second half, but they certainly need more than the breeze at this stage. Sideline ball to be taken here by St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, badly in need of the tonic of a goal now to try and get themselves back into this game. They beat Wolfe Tones earlier in the group stages of this competition, but certainly they're playing second fiddle here today. A long ball kicked by Diarmuid Cusick down the right hand wing. Ball is ushered out over the sideline by the number 5 for Wolfe Tones, Sean Condren. So it'll be a line ball to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Quick ball back to Diarmuid Cusick. Cusick tries to go around his opposite marker, Barry Murphy. It's in the hands of number 10, Ivor White. White kicks it into the square. Batted down to number 7. He's well shepherded by the Wolfe Tones players. It's picked up by Declan Collins, and the referee says he picked the ball off the ground. From here, it seemed a very harsh decision on Declan Collins. Referee's not really making any allowance for the dreadful underfoot conditions here today. Very greasy. So the ball is in the hands of Enda Lions, and Enda has a chance to reduce the deficit somewhat. Wholesale switches on the Doora Barefield team. Number 5, Niall White, goes forward into an offensive position. Ball in the hands of Enda Lions. He's the sole scorer for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield today. He's 3 points got from frees, and that now makes it number 4. Enda has scored 2 points in the first half, 2 points in the second half. Kick out for Wolfe Tones is Sionna Peter Russell. The scorers for Wolfe Tones today are Seamus Farrell has 2 points scored, Stephen Monahan has a goal and 2 points scored, Kevin Cahill has a goal and a point, and Gary Leahy has a point from a free. So they're in a very healthy position as we approach the 17th minute of the second half in this 2006 Minor Championship final. Russell to kick out the ball. Fantastic kick out into the middle of the field against the breeze. Picked up by Barry Murphy in the hands of Diarmuid McMahon. McMahon kicks it into the corner, but again a second very poor kick from McMahon. Ball out over the sideline. Ball is clear to Diarmuid Cusick. Cusick picks the ball up. The ball going out over the sideline. Referee says a foul by Joe McGauley on Diarmuid Cusick. It looked a fair shoulder from here, but the referee is the man that counts. Kicked in by Niall White. Another poor kick down into the corner, straight out over the sideline. Some very scrappy play here today. Lots of ball being kicked out at the stand side over the sideline. Time is ticking away. 18 minutes gone in 2006 Minor Championship final. Wolfe Tones look to be well on their way to their second title in a row. Barring a miracle, they'll be celebrating again in the clubhouse in Wolfe Tones this evening. The aptly named goalpost. Ball is out to the number 20, Mark Regan. Regan kicks long into a dangerous forward line. Picked up by number 13, Stephen Monahan. Gives it late to Seamus Farrell. Back into number 15, Gary Leahy. Tries with the outside the foot, hits the crossbar. A let off for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Ball picked up by Joseph McNamara. Joseph kicks it out to his number 15, Conor Hanrahan. Conor can't keep it in play. Again, another poor pass, this time by Joseph McNamara to Conor Hanrahan. Ball in, kicked across to Barry Murphy. Barry tries to get through the tackle. He's fouled. Happy with that. Wolfe Tones will take their time taking this free. Time is on their side. They lead in a score of 2-6 to 4 points as we approach 19 minutes gone in this game. St. Joseph's challenge has deteriorated completely here in the second half. They look to be in a very healthy position within 2 minutes of the half-time whistle, but the world crashed around them. They conceded a goal before half-time and a goal after half-time. Free kick into the square. It's added to by the number 8, Joe McCauley. So Joe's first score of the game, the midfielder, to make the Wolfe Tones lead even healthier still. 2-7 to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield, 4 points. Quick kick out by Sean O'Reilly. It works this time to his number 5, Niall White, to Gavin O'Sullivan. Niall, the captain, trying to get his charges going. Niall has certainly been pulled. He doesn't get the free. It's with Dermot Cusick. Cusick goes across the field. Cusick is fouled by the number 14, Kevin Cahill. Free to be taken by Cusick. They need a more direct style. Ball dropped into the square. Picked up by P.G. O'Donnell. Picks the ball straight off the ground. Referee doesn't see it. And then kicks the ball wide. So St. Joseph's Doora Barefield register their second wide of the game. Second wide of this half and second wide of the game. And there's a substitution on the Wolfe Tones team. Number 7, Stephen McInerney, departs from the fray. Well, Steve McInerney, number 7, comes in, and number 8, Joe McGauley, departs. That was the change before the game. Diarmuid McMahon came in Steve McInerney's place. McInerney is now on the team. And here's that aforementioned Diarmuid McMahon. Decides this time to kick long. Attacked by Niall White. Dropped to Barry Murphy. Very good pass, number 17, Gary Hassett. Plays it into his number 12, Keith Whelan. Ball touched on the ground. Referee blows the whistle. And he gives a free into St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Free to be taken by Dermot Cusick. Dermot needs to get this into the square. Ball is tailing. P.G. O'Donnell reaches for it. Wolfe Tones work it out. It's in the hands of Declan Collins. And the Lions is fighting for the ball about over the sideline, and again a line ball to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Wolfe Tones trying to play the ball short out of defence and hold possession. The ball's with Dermot Cusick, and Dermot kicks it high to the right of the goals and wide. And with that goes another chance for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield to come back into the game. Wolfe Tones defender on the ground. And on the line, very happy with his charges. We have Michael Nealon, Michael the Colourfin man, who has taken charge of Wolfe Tones for the last 2 years. So it looks like today he has succeeded in bringing the second minor Division 1 championship back to Wolfe Tones in Sionna. An injury to one of the Wolfe Tones defenders is difficult to see from here who it is. He's been attended to by Peter Russell. It's the number 2, Daniel Gallery. Referees having a word with 2 of the players. Number 20, Sean Collins for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Number 14, Kevin Cahill. While Daniel Gallery was being attended to. Daniel has now recovered, goes back into his position. We have 7 minutes left in this year's county division. The referee has decided that he is going to dismiss number 20, Sean Collins, and number 14, Kevin Cahill, for an off-the-ball altercation. So 3 players have been dismissed in today's minor Division 1 final. Kick out by Peter Russell. Kicks the ball long and high. Drops to Enda lines. Enda is fouled. Quick free. Taken by number 12. Keith Whelan to Enda lines. Enda into his number 17, Joseph McNamara. Joseph's intended pass is intercepted, but he's tackled late, and it's a free in for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Nice bit of interplay there between the St. Joseph's Doora Barefield attackers. Referee has decided, because of dissent, has brought the ball directly in front of the goals. What will Lions do? They certainly need a goal. They're 3 goals behind. Will he put the ball over the bar, or will he go for goal? At this stage, a point will not be of any great use to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. Kicks it low, it's saved, and he's now giving a penalty. Referee has decided to give a penalty. It's difficult to know what that was for. The ball was blocked by Wolfe Tone's defender, and the referee immediately decided to give a penalty, unless there was some off-the-ball altercation in front of goals while that penalty was being taken, or while that free was being taken. However, he has decided to give a penalty, so Peter Russell in goals for Wolfe Tones. Can he defend the 3-goal lead the Wolfe Tones have? Or can Enda Lions put this ball in the back of the net and give some glimmer of hope to St. Joseph's Doora Barefield? We have 5 minutes left in the game. Lions steadies himself. A lot of pressure on Enda Lions now. This it has to be converted to give St. Joseph's any chance of coming back into this game. Referee insists that the players are back. Peter Russell ready in the goals. Lions comes up. He strikes, and it's saved by Russell. It's saved. So there goes St. Joseph's Doora Barefield's last chance of winning this year's minor championship. Less than 5 minutes left. Russell dived to his left, saved the ball, and got the clearance in. It's a 45 for St. Joseph's Doora Barefield. They trail on a score of Wolfe Tones 2 goals and 7 points. St. Joseph's Doora Barefield 4 points. The 45 will be taken by Ivor White. The referee has decided to hold up play while he investigates some happenings in the Wolfe Tones goal mouth. He's speaking to his umpire. The referee is in a melee of players in there. He's decided to let play carry on. Ivor White steadies himself for this 45. Will he drop it in, or will he go for a score? He's going for the score. It trails to the right hand side. Ball drops, picked up by a Wolfe Tones defender. And Wolfe Tones have earned the free out. Dangerous tackle attempted tackle by St. Joseph's player. Diarmaid Cusick is being called by the referee. There's 3 minutes left in this year's county final, and at this stage it's quite obvious that St. Joseph's Doora Barefield are not going to come back into this game, and the Wolfe Tones will be crowned champions. Diarmaid Cusick has been given a yellow card by the referee.